So last week, the Shadowverse competitive scene was thrown into absolute chaos as ARC21 won the SVO playoff finals with Ward Havencraft as one of his decks. Yes, Ward Havencraft, the deck that most people considered to be uncompetitive, to be tier 3. And he went 11-0 throughout the course of the tournament, with this being one of his decks, which is just absolutely outrageous behavior right there. What a player and what a deck. And so we're going to take a little look at it today. I'm going to take it for a spin on ranked, and yeah, we're going to see if we can win. So let's check it out. And so here we are with myself as Ward Haven and my opponent as a Stormhaven, my favourite deck archetype in all of Shadowverse. Always love to see a Stormhaven on the ladder, even though it's not that strong at the moment. You can get to Diamond with it. I have seen a few Diamond streaking lists, but yeah, hopefully it gets a bit more support next set so it's a little bit stronger, because all I want to do is play Stormhaven all day like a dirty reprobate. It's like crack to me. It's well and truly addictive, and if you're listening side games, I want my fucking fix. But of course at the moment that is besides the point, as in this instance I'm the Ward Haven player. And I am actually a complete novice with this deck. I've played like 2 or 3 games. I made a video when it first came out and then I never played it again because I realised I didn't actually like the deck, so that was a fail by me considering it's one of the most expensive decks in the fucking game. But despite the deck not hitting it off with me, there's no denying that it is powerful as fuck once it gets going. Once you get past that murky little kind of weak early game and into that mid game where you throw down all the big dick shit, that's when it gets kinda nuts. But for now, we are in survival mode. We are suffering. We are suffering hard. The enemy has got so many amulets. There's stuff popping left, right, center. There's tigers. There's fucking churches. I don't know what's going on. And ultimately, I want absolutely nothing to do with it. And so I pop down the lovely Sarissa behind a ward so that she can benefit from the +1/+1 when it dies. I utilize her barrier effect by evolving her. And then I slap the fucking tiger all over the gaff. I would never usually be an advocate for animal abuse, but in this instance, it was completely 100% necessary. And our friendly neighborhood Stormer retaliates with Agnes, who is a wonderful card when you're not on the other end of it, by the way. So simple, but so effective. And that board is beginning to look nasty. I am not happy about that, and unfortunately, I don't really have a clean way to clear it, so I have to use Selefa and evolve and sacrifice the unit. But at least I get a little bit of a heal, and at least I do get rid of the units on his side of the board, even though he does have another amulet popping with another bastard tiger. But hey, you can't win them all. You know, sometimes I record sentences like that at like 1,000,000 miles per hour, and I wonder, do they even have a fucking clue what I'm saying? Like, I'm speaking my own language, and even I don't know what I'm saying sometimes. So what chance has you, the viewer, who doesn't understand my Northern English bullshit drawl? But anyhow, unnecessary tangent aside, I'm getting boxed all over. I am getting absolutely pummeled, and so I decide Unholy Vessel is coming down and saving my day. Clear the board, let's work from here. And finally, I managed to get a little bit of breathing room and actually play Aether, the flagship card of the deck. Everyone hates this card. It comes down, it's impossible to remove. It's just a dickhead. That's all I can say about it. Everything has aura, everything has increased HP, there's shitloads of stuff with Ward. It's an absolute nightmare to play against, and it does give me PTSD style traumatic flashbacks as a Forestcraft player. Why am I even playing this? Why am I doing this to myself? This is wrong. But anyway, the only saving grace my opponent has here is that I didn't actually manage to draw Wilbert, which means my wards don't have the additional +1/+2 from his crest effect, which doesn't seem like a whole lot, but when everything has aura and there's so much of it, it really does make a big difference in just being impenetrable. But yeah, he does his best to stop me, but I just come down with Jean, and just look at that. Everything just gets all of that extra stats on top. It's outrageous. It's not okay. But luckily for him, he has his own Jean to counter my counter, and in retrospect, I probably should have super evolved Sarissa to give her the barrier so she could survive all this, but you know, hindsight's a bitch. But ultimately, I'm glad that I didn't, as it gave me the opportunity to play the one, the only, the ruler of the underworld himself, Cacaetus. And this is the real Cacaetus, not the fucking Runecraft D-shift combo bullshit. No, this is the real deal. And although he does try his best to prevent my inevitable rampage by using Odin, but unfortunately it seems that it's too little too late. Like, what's he gonna do? He's just a silly little 4/2. You are dealing with the Lord of Hell itself. You can't stop what is beginning. And so I casually discard him while I finish the construction of the world's most evil sandwich. We have 2 wards for Buns and a 13/13 servant and Sarissa in there as the filling. I'm not sure if it's tasty, but our opponent clearly did not want to stick around and find out. He didn't want any of that. And quite frankly, I don't fucking blame him. And so we will allow today's inferior Havencraft player to trudge his way back to the retirement home to cry as he wanders upon the legions of doom, destroying everything he held dear. But my lovely viewers, I hope your day isn't quite as bleak. Thank you as always for watching. If you haven't subscribed already, please consider doing so, and I hope you all have a lovely day. Good night, and God bless.